Hey guys, Crixus here, and welcome back to another Baldur's Gate 3 video. We last left off just reaching the Underdark, and I think it's finally time to fight what I promised in the last episode, to fight these Minotaurs. I'm a little nervous, I will not lie, but we have to do it. It's got to happen. Before though, let's just make sure I have everything for everyone. Pretty sure Wild has the binding pack still. Let's just make sure. Yep, he does. See if there's anything I can give. I'm nervous because this is a potential team wipe.
At least things have stayed interesting.
How many key points do I have? 1. Ooh, that's nerve-wracking to have 1 key point. But it's the best we got. I think we can do it. You know what? Maybe I... Man, what do I do here? I was thinking maybe I'd drink a potion, but I don't even know what potion I would drink. Got nothing, no potions here to help. It's kind of just carnage. Yeah, really. I mean, I could add these, right? Yeah, as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. That puts our AC to... If I take those off? That puts our AC to 18. I might like that. Okay, that might be better for us. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. So as you recall in the last episode, we did kill this Minotaur, but we didn't get anything for it, which I was surprised because typically you do. I must have done something wrong. I'm not sure. But we're going to keep pushing on here. I believe that they are right... Okay, I don't want to fall from this, but we might. There's a creature that's just burrowing underground. So I think that they're right up here. Am I wrong in that? Yes. There it is right there.
Must have fallen.
So what we could do
Blade at the ready.
is I could sneak attack this thing with a Eldritch Blast. That might be kind of nice. I just don't know how close we get. Okay. So wait for him to walk back, and maybe we can get a sneak attack on him. Take the 5. Everyone else is still crouching, which is great. I don't have a rage because you have to be in combat. That sucks. But I will throw a short sword at this thing. He's surprised, of course. Did get the throw off. We'll go into rage. So far, so good. We are a little tight here. So one of the things you have to worry about with these Minotaurs is that they do a lot of like knockback and just like rush at you. Just unfun things. Ward an ally, they gain resistance. No. I think what I want to do is build a spiritual weapon. So if anything happens, right? The reason why I want the spiritual weapon is because if anything happens, hopefully they hit the spiritual weapon first. Only reason why I would do it. Really no other reason. Let me try to Sacred Flame. 65%. We'll take it. Also, as you see, they got a lot of health. I think that was 100. If I'm correct. 100 is a little scary. But let's go to our character. And we will just use a bow to hit him. Yeah, look at that. 105. We got the hit off. Okay. So with that... Ooh, some potions here. Let's just kind of prep.
On the victor's path.
I think Will is fine back here. Okay, they're surprised. Shadowheart has nothing there. He's surprised, and then we can get an attack with the weapon. 10 damage. Amazing. Okay, so now we're on our next turn. And look, we have 3 people to go beforehand, which is great. I think I'm once again going to Eldritch Blast. Still good damage. 5 damage. Really can't complain. We already done that, so we don't need to do it again.
Blood comes easy these days.
Unfortunately for us, we actually like, thrive. You know what? False life might be pretty good here. I'm just trying to think of, like, potential things we can do to help us. They deal half damage with weapon attacks using strength. I think we're going to try this. Oh. We tried. The only reason why I thought that would be good is because they're going to use strength. Like, I think that's very obvious. Look, 18 strength. I think their weapon attacks strength. But he is, because he has an amulet on, he is bludgeoning damage against entities doubled. That helps.
My turn.
With her, actually.
No surrender.
Person that I would think of that does all the throwing. We're going to throw her great axe. 60%. Nice. Good damage. Really good damage there. And that'll be her turn. What I'll need to do, though, with my guy is send her some weapons. So let's give this to Karlach. We'll give this to Karlach. Just give a couple things to Karlach so she has some weapons to throw. And then we'll end our turn with her. He's probably going to... I was going to say he's probably going to dash because he's so far away. The likelihood that... I was going to say the likelihood that he jumps pretty high. Unfortunate for us. But because of that, maybe we can inflict wounds on him. Yeah, let's try it. Critical miss. That's insane, actually. Insane. But he's next to this. Okay, that's also unfortunate. We did get saved. But, yep. Critical miss. Beautiful. All beautiful. The only problem is that this doesn't get to go. Of course it doesn't. Okay. So, I'm going to go with Will first here. Because we're going to try to attack the one that has the least amount of health. Alright. Oh, man. This actually might work, too. Prevents... So, the Arms of Adar prevent targets from using reactions, which might be nice. But let's just hold off for now. 15 damage. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. And he's off balance. We got more damage on him. So, with off balance... Disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Awesome. Move by taking damage or when helped. So then my character will go... What do we want to do? I think we want to knock him prone. Yep. Okay. He got saved, unfortunately. And he's almost dead. So, pretty good. The bludgeoning is nice. I think we take this off to guarantee a 65%, and it will kill if it hits. It killed. Okay, so far, pretty flawless, right? Like, no complaints. Nice, reckless attack. I don't think he has any resistances or anything. When making a melee weapon attack, you roll your damage dice twice. That's scary. And brutal critical... When you land a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die as well as the normal. So, if he does get a crit on us, it's looking pretty scary. But we will get some... Oh, yeah, they're both going to get some damage. Okay, I missed, which is fine. He's going to charge at us. But that still is not bad. And we will get there to attack. Great. 7 damage. We'll take it. Oh, Shatterheart, what should you do? Do we try again? Or do we just do a cantrip? 50-50 shot. Toll of the dead. Take the 50. Nice. Awesome. This fight, surprisingly, has gone a lot better. I'm going to still... I know it's not going to be as much. I was hoping to get that additional attack again, but I guess we won't get that. Will's gonna go. Got Shadow Blade. He does so much damage with that Shadow Blade. I love it. And then we're gonna go. We don't have a bonus attack with our key points anymore, but we just have a normal one. Got a crit, which is huge. He's gonna go. He's probably gonna do some jumping, maybe. We're gonna see. Okay, we're just down. Yep, just gored us. Okay. So we will use a bonus action to get our guy back up. So he's got 8. And then we... Let's Sacred Flame him here. Okay, got saved. Unfortunate. but I think he's down no matter what. What does a Reckless Roar do? He's advantage on attack rolls, but its attackers also have advantage on attack rolls against him. So we're pretty much guaranteed. I don't have any. I'm just going to hang out. Right, I'm not going to have to do anything. 88. That does it. So that fight, I will not lie, a lot of things could happen. A lot of things could go wrong. We did pretty well. This was that amulet, so resistance to slashing damage, but vulnerable to bludgeoning. I just think that was a bad matchup for us, just because we do have so much bludgeoning with our monk, as well as throwing with Karlach. Yeah, it was just a bad matchup for them, which I'm happy for. That's great. We'll take a bad matchup any day of the week. But we can pick up some of this stuff now. I know I'm low, but I'm not that concerned about being low. There is a sword. Let me get my bearings here. I believe there's a sword up there, maybe. If not, yeah, it might be up over here. Oh, this is our first time hearing this.
That voice. What was that?
I don't even know.
They're coming. They're coming.
Still your thoughts to this new voice.
This might be some devil's ploy. Don't listen to it.
They're coming. You're coming.
Okay. It sounds like the creatures that wanted to, or that put the thing in our eyes, but I'm not going to say anything else. Kind of does. But we'll keep going. Let me drink a potion. Or should I drink a potion? I think I should. I could long rest here, which is a possibility. But I think I should. And then I think I'll just get them up. I know we're low on spells and we're low on key points, but I think we can still get some things without needing to use... Ooh, perfect. I was going to say there was a chest there, but I think we can get some things without needing to use a short rest or having to take a long rest. There's definitely some combats we can still avoid, but there's definitely combats... or there's combats that we still need to avoid, but there's definitely combats we don't have to avoid. Which I think if we can do them, we can do them. Great. Oh, see, that was that thing I was saying that just kind of knocks you over. It's kind of stubborn. But isn't the worst. So now that we're here, be mindful of these orange things. They'll blow up. Called torch talks, I think. Yeah, they'll just blow up. So you could, it's a possibility, if you timed it correctly, you could fight the Minotaurs and fight them with these torch stalk and somehow blow them up. I've never done that. It seems risky because you have to put yourself in danger to even blow them up in the first place, but it could work. But we will walk over here now, the big community, call them the colony.
You were swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
The collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision.
Sounds like Optimus Prime.
Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The
Scary.
sovereign is threatening you.
Okay,
State
all right, I
your
get it,
purpose.
I get it. I mean, this is the truth.
Fungal roots weave through your mind.
You can look all you want. We literally are just seeking safe
Then
passage.
the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit. but we still might commune.
Cool.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign
He looks cool.
expects you.
Look at the head. Cool. We got him binded. We didn't get killed, or we didn't have to fight them. Which is my recommendation for this. I don't think it'd be a fun fight. Uh-oh. We'll retry the sync. Okay, we'll just cancel it. We'll worry about the sync later, then. We just need to remember that, so nothing goes wrong. Here he is.
What is the creature doing to those?
The sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Sure.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
Quite rude.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
Then you know what we must do.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
You want me
The
to get rid of him?
sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar invaders. We can manage that. Better than picking this fight.
I
surely.
agree. Way better than picking this fight. I can handle
An
him.
illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
And then sprouting that
Accept
crazy stuff.
This gift. It will help you exterminate.
What gift? What gift? What gift? Please. I am all
The
for
sovereign
gifts.
gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
Okay, we can take that. I wouldn't mind that.
Do the circle a service. We will await word.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I don't even want to know what he's doing to that corpse. Okay, those are hasten spores. Will probably become lethargic, unfortunately. It's fine. I want to talk to this group over here. We got some traders we can talk to.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight.
Hello, sir.
But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to
A
mind.
little creeped by that.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service.
Hello, Blurg.
Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Where were you when the debugger attacked?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise.
Really?
But the Myconids handled themselves well enough. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
I'm skeptical.
It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you
A
down so
cure.
deep?
A cure.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they
That's
hold
probably a good
so much
answer, honestly.
power?
I guess I'm just really
You
forthcoming.
Infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No
Oh,
Ceramorphosis.
creepy.
That's impossible.
Cthulhu is entered.
Are you looking to have it extracted?
Yeah.
Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Sure. Go ahead. See if you can
As the
remove it.
Melon's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic.
Good. Take it out.
Appears to be in some
Get it out of me.
form of stasis.
Can you extract it?
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
It goes that deep? That doesn't sound
It
ideal.
is not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
Wow.
But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new
I don't want to
examination.
transform. Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal.
It's okay.
But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can
Alchemical.
influence
I don't know if you guys have watched my Oblivion series. I struggled with that word for an entire episode. And now I know. It's called alchemical. Amazing. Oh man, that's amazing. What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
a tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence.
Interesting.
I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous.
Look at the brain moving. Ooh,
Timisks
spooky.
cause confusion in those that approach them.
It looks so
The
spooky.
tongue is self-explanatory.
Where can I find them?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She
Lenore?
served Mystra as a cleric.
Where does Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Her tower? Okay, I'll come back when I find the
May your
mushrooms.
travels be safe and swift.
Thank you. But I do want to talk to you because you are a trader.
Welcome
You have
back.
that bag on your
Have
head.
you made any new I do enjoy
Let me
a
see
good
what you
bargain.
have, my
If
friend.
anything in my private collection is to your
Movement speed is
liking.
unimpeded by difficult terrain. Whenever you burn an enemy, they gain 2 burns of heat. That is a magic missile. Where can see in the dark. +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Okay. That is an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's Pact weapon. Okay. Scorching and then Lifebringer. You gain lightning charges that also gain 3 temporary hit points. So, okay. Not the best. Not looking great. Let me switch to Will so we can take
I have never seen
those potions.
Ah, a visitor.
Let me just see
I
what
do
you have,
enjoy
my
a good
friend.
bargain. If anything in my private
Take those
collection
5
is to
off
your
of your
liking.
hands, and we will buy those for 120. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Very well.
All right, there is another trader or seller as well. There's 2 in this area, so we will go to the woman that's over here. Hasten spores, we love it. This is the area where we get the loot. Awesome.
Flesh walker, tongue talker. Far
Doesn't know English, or I guess common tongue very well.
reach into memory.
Huh.
Tell me of home.
I'm gonna do the wood elf. Talk about Faerun. Home lies there.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Sad.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle.
Oh, so you kind of are like on the outskirts with them.
This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwegar rot. I mean to join you.
Sure. Can I leave this conversation though? I'm gonna leave that conversation because I don't want them to join me now. I'd like them to join me later.
Seems the
I
shrewds
can't
are
guarantee
letting
that
in
that's
more
what we're gonna
people every
do
day.
before
You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Balin. I have not. I haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
But can you show me your wares? And maybe I can help him later on. So we have a corrosive flail. Okay. We have a heavy crossbow. We got some chainmail. I do see the potions. What did this one do? Is it glove of hail of thorns? Can't really see what it does, but I'm assuming something with hail of thorns. The reason I wanted to look was this. Your weapon attacks deal 2 acid damage. It costs 1,416. That sounds like a lot. It's because it is a lot. We're gonna sell all these poisons. Oh, what else are we gonna sell? It's gonna take some time. Sell the toxins. Will of accuracy will sell. Detect thoughts will sell. Enlarge will sell. Scroll of expeditious retreat will sell. I'm gonna keep the false life. Keep the feather fall. Keep the ice knife. Gonna get rid of those. I know you're wondering, like, why are you getting rid of all these spells? Some of them I just don't think I'll ever use, and rather having them in my inventory just kind of taking up space, why not sell them to try to reduce the amount that this is gonna cost? And so, like, the Alchemist Fire I never use. I know that's crazy to say, because I'm sure there are people that use it. But I just never use it. Like, ever. Keep all that, because that's good food. We'll sell that one. I want to have, like, 2 to 3 weapons. I think that's good to throw. Figure out the rest. Logbook of Sendings. Okay. So about 300, so we need to pay 1,100, which is a lot. I don't disagree that this is an expensive buy. I think we need to do 1111 actually. Okay. I just think this ring is really worth it, personally. And I'm gonna actually equip it on our guy. Our main guy, Crix, is here. Just to add a little bit more damage, which we will always appreciate. And looking at our statistics, we have a long ways to go before we level up. Pretty sure, right? Is it 3,000 I looked at? Yeah, 3,034. Okay, so we found the Myconid colony, which is great. Let's look at the map. A lot of things we can do here. Just finding Balin. Assuming that's the up top. I don't know what that is. I do want to go. I am a little concerned. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the outpost. We're going to go back through that way and see if those goblins will fight us again. A little concerned if they would. Oh, I was wondering who this guy was. What took him so long?
My, what manner of place is this?
I don't like you.
A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps?
No, thank you. I don't want to listen to one of your
mouse
lullabies.
Smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
You know what? I'm just nice to meet you.
I'm sure.
You popped up out of nowhere.
Less than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I'm not really interested in going, but you're forcing me. Actively forcing me.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
Agreed, Karlak. Agreed. Can you be a little bit more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed. Lavishly.
I don't know.
Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I'm not gonna even
Call
take a
it
plate.
ninth
But what makes you say that?
sense.
Yeah. No thanks, bud.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Will,
Fuck.
Karlak.
A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I can't trust you. What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants.
I'm not gonna
and no
make a deal with the
solution
devil.
in sight.
No, no, no.
I could fix it all. Like that.
We don't make deals with the devil. Right. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the
What
devil.
is madness but a denial of reality?
No
Still,
shot.
I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you.
I disagree.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility
steal a lot.
until
That's true.
none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come.
Please take me
knocking
back,
on
Raphael.
my
I'm done with the
door.
conversation.
Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
Right. She's also just on fire. Continue.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain.
Can't be trusted.
All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Yeah, bring me back. That guy's just trouble. He's just absolutely trouble. I'm not even interested. I've also noticed that we haven't looted this place, so we can easily sell some things in here to get back some of that money that we just used. But we also will get a ton of money from doing this. Doing the Goblin camp as well. A lot of opportunities to make money, so don't think, oh my god, he spent 1,400 gold on this. Trust me, we'll get it back for sure. I guess it was 1,100, but we also sold things. But and even those scrolls, right? We're gonna find so many different scrolls throughout. Like, we'll be fine. I'm confident in our ability to make money. We're always gonna make money, no matter where we go. Okay, so she doesn't really care about us anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer. I kind of want to fight her because I want to loot this place.
You.
Like, would she be upset if I opened up this chest? Let's find out.
Not for communal use.
Ooh.
Not everyone subscribe.
Guys, just bear with me.
Tempers are rising.
You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything.
Can't risk being in open view.
I just did it without her even paying attention.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more court. Your
What was taken is now
defiance holds
mine.
Little sway.
Okay, well, we did it. I mean, I thought I was mine. I thought it was mine. See, now look what we do. We just do good damage now. Can't go big with her. Deal an extra 2 to 12 fire damage and set your target on fire. Okay. We can get the hit. We got the hit. Sick. So she's on fire. Big slam on Karlach. Mr. Amazing. Toll of the Dead. Bing. Sick. And then Will could just walk up, do a little stabby stab here.
Might will prevail.
13 damage. We love it. And then I'm going to walk up. Crit. Absolutely love it.
What's this?
She's not having an enjoyable experience right now. Nice. She's going to get one more attack off. That hurt, but it wasn't the end of the world. Sick. And then Will with the last stabby stab. Perfect. Easy done. No problemo. And you know what? We got what we wanted from it. Look, there's some scrolls. Poison. I don't know how I wouldn't be able to reach that, but that's okay. She was just hoarding a lot of things over here. We can easily sell that journal. Okay, I'm gonna break this so we can get... We really can't get to that?
Might be useful.
Padlock key? Something must be...
Here we go.
I don't want to take this Mira.
Not bad. I've had better days.
Oh yeah, we all have.
Worse ones.
I really can't get to this? Just noticing this now. I actually can't get to that. Bummer. Okay. Well, we'll keep searching. We'll grab another book to sell. Open up this vase. Nothing there. Anything gold in the cabinet? Open up the oh, potions. Love it. That was a great find for us. Wooden crate. Nothing. There's 2 wooden crates here we haven't looked at. Nothing in that one and nothing in that one. Okay. So there should be some scroll. Yep, scroll and poison over here.
That's
Oh,
curious.
open the pouch. Nice. Burning hands and poison. Remember, none of those candles we will sell because they're not worth anything. Doesn't look like anything's over here but a skull, which is fine, but we don't need it. Scroll right there. Stack of books, nothing in it. Oh, we're taking these. Thank you. Yep, taking these. More about soul coins. Taking that. Oh, we will gladly always take books, like I said. I think there's something behind this door. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but... Not this, but... Oh, there's stuff in here. Hold person and poison. Do we need the hammer? How much is the hammer? Nope, we don't need the hammer. Oh, there's chains. Can we use them?
I wonder who.
We
or
can't?
what
Okay.
Those chains are for.
More chains. Another damaged vase. Okay, so clearly this is what they use when you get, like, actually captured, I'm assuming. Since we got out of there, we're probably fine. I'm gonna hit this bench. Cool. Is there, like, no way to get into here? This just looked like a place we could get into, but I guess not. Oh, I wonder if you could have snuck around her. Yeah, you probably could have had, like, someone who's got really good sneaking, so good dex. And just, like, maneuvered around her without even having to deal with her. You wouldn't even have fought her. Oh, that would have been fun. More books. Nice. We're always going to take all these books to sell. Now, here's the real kicker. If we walk through this door, are we going to have upset people?
Interesting. The host is dead, but
Oh,
the
because remember, we
parasite
never
is still
looted her.
alive.
Do you guys remember? We never looted True Soul Gut. Oh, I'm seeing enemy. I'm seeing enemy. Who's enemy? Is he still enemy? She seems fine. She's alert, though. Well, that's just a passive feature. I think she's still upset, which is not good. But that's fine, because we at least can loot. Wow. We got a note. Got the mace. We got a war board that we can sell. Talisman, and here is a specimen.
This one is you can absorb its potential.
I'm not gonna absorb
Open
that.
your mind to it.
Keep the parasite
you're not
out.
Ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things
No, I'm not interested in turning into a mind flayer by adding more. No, thank you. All this are rotten fish. Yeah, a bunch of rotten fish. Not very exciting. There's a chest in there, but that's like behind closed doors. Okay. So far, so good. Outside of the red... Oop, I don't want to talk to Will.
An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales.
Yeah, that's sad.
Don't you think?
I have no intentions of bargaining with the likes
That's
of him.
because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with.
True.
And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Yeah, he can't be trusted. Sorry, I was looking to see... Yeah, we're just so far away from leveling up. You know, I want to know if I can get rid of this drum. Karlak have the opportunity? Let me see if Karlak could
thanks.
throw away something. So the drums, they actually... Dang. So the drums, they can...
Not as bad as it could
alert
have.
other people. And so you try to... Oh, no. Okay, I have an idea. I'm the only one that can go. Oh, man. Did we... You know what, though? She's not hostile to us. The reason I was concerned was I didn't want her to be hostile to us. She comes into Act 2, and I just don't want to kill her. Now, I can easily knock her out, no big deal. But I actually like to use her as a traitor, so I really don't want to do that. But, you know what? Can I hit this? I can. That's a lot of damage. That's half his damage right there. Assuming a lot of dashing's about to go on. Yep. Let's see. Maybe we do this fight. Maybe we just do this fight. I think we can do it. It's not like we can't. It's going to take them forever to get inside. And she won't be alerted. Oh, he's going to bang the drum. See, that's why I tried to get rid of the drum. Oh, man. And Karlach's half-life. Oh, wow, he came through the door. Deflect missile. Can't throw it back, but that's fine.
Tactical.
Yeah, I'm about to throw this thing at this person's head. Take the trident to the face. 8 damage. Love it.
The blade will not bend.
Where is Will? It's just gonna do an Eldritch Blast. Well, Eldritch Blast is a very far radius. Maybe I could have done. Did I move to? I moved too much. Dang! Eldritch Blast actually probably could have done it. Bummer. Sick. So that's 20 experience right there. It's pretty good.
Can't give up. Not
Maybe. I'm thinking of something crazy here. I know we have a bomb, right? Anything nearby and a brine. And that's gonna, we might be able to use this brine here. Let me throw this. That's the furthest it goes, right? Yeah, let's try it. Got rid of it. That was awesome. You want to talk about clutch? That was clutch. Holy crap. You know, these last few episodes, we've had some really bad luck, right? We've kind of missed things, and the Null fight really sucked.
Breathe deep.
But this, that was good. Now, they're all about to rush in, which is fine. No big deal. I don't think there's another drum. Oh, there might be another drum on the other side. I didn't consider that. That might be our mistake. She's going to hit us distance. Okay, cure wounds. That's fine. He's going to try to come around. No big deal. Not concerned. And then more dashing. So we're good. Oh, there's a drum there. Does anyone care about that drum, though? I haven't seen a single person react to that drum. No. Is it them? They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. I think. Yeah, I don't even... They're not there anymore. Perfect. I don't care if they leave. I just don't want them to die. So that works. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. This is great. This is awesome. All right, let's throw some things. Sure. I don't know what that... I'm assuming the death meant that I lose that sword. I actually don't know.
Battle favors the fearless.
But we will Eldritch Blast him. He's just gone. The Eldritch Blast is so nice. It's crazy. Toll of the Dead, maybe? No. Okay. Our monk is kind of in a tough spot because he really can't do much at the moment. You know? So he's holding concentration, so I probably should have hit him. And of course, a critical miss. Okay. So our monk's going to come in, or they're going to come in and try to fight the monk now. Or are they all going to just come on this side, which would be quite annoying? He hexed our charisma. Critical miss. Beautiful. Sacred Flame. Also weird. Very weird action so far. Okay. So Karlak is up. I think I just do another throw.
My little trick.
Perfect.
Forever dauntless.
I know we have the Hex on us. I still think it's valuable to use an Eldritch Blast. I mean, look at that. 10? Are you kidding me?
Got to concentrate.
And then I just need you to hit. Can you hit? That 58. 58 is our best shot unless we use... Oh yeah, here we go. 60%. And it missed. Of course it missed. Dang it! And I think I was going to say, I think the screen's like that because they're coming in from the outside in. Which is fine. So my guy's up. We're going to try to hit...
What path lies before me?
the mage, I guess, right here. 80% shot works. Okay, that's that turn. Eldritch Blast. Hellish Rebuke on that. 16 damage is pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. Well, only 6 damage. It's so surprising they're not coming through this door. And it's not like they can't. That's why I'm like a little shocked by it. I don't really understand. Man, we should just be throwing with her. Let's move up then. Let's see if they are not gonna... Like, we'll go to the door. Screw it.
No holding back.
The door is open. Hit this guy. 80% shot. He also lost the Hex.
No time to waste.
Great for us. And then I will just toll the dead. Eviscerated. Look at that. Look at the animations on him. Wow. Okay. That worked a lot better than I thought. So those two are going to come in from the side here. Hopefully they come through the door. Be really nice. Yeah, I was going to say, I guess I just move back with him to try to get a hit. Yep.
There we go again.
Perfect. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, this dude's just using all spell slots to heal. Holy crap. Well, missed me, which is great.
Incoming.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. We're kind of in a weird spot, I'm not gonna lie, because they're not coming in. It's a little unfortunate. Missed that one. I mean, maybe with Karlak being out there, it'll be easier for them to... 10. Wow, okay, Shadowheart, do something. She's not only the healer. Love that. Okay, yeah, they're coming through the door. Perfect. Kill. Nice. Big damage. Deflect missile. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just hit him. Screw it. I know Karlak is a little low, so I might move back a bit. So then they might have to dash again.
This is my time.
How far can this Eldritch Blast go? We can hit him if we move up just a bit. Wow.
Talk to me.
Talk to me, Shadowheart. Let's try it again. Talk to me. There it is. Perfect. This fight went a lot better than I anticipated. They're coming through the door, looks like. Yep. Perfect. And I finally can use my fists.
Time for some bloody work.
Who'd have thought that I was gonna be able to... Oh, man. I was gonna say, who'd have thought I'd been able to do that? Nice.
I'm heating up.
70%. He's a goner. And I don't even have the... I need to activate that again. Wow. 20.
The blade will not
Oh, man. And we'll just Eldritch Blast him. Finish this off. Okay. Then we'll Karlach. Toll the dead. Clutch. With the bell. Taco Bell time. Okay, so that was great. We got a lot from that. A lot of experience, right? We're at 1,001 now. Which is awesome. We finally got the loot. True Soul Gut. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just jump over. So weird. Longsword we got. A bunch of stuff we can sell. Light hammer. Oh, look, yeah, we had a whole person there that we didn't... Thankfully, they didn't use that on us. What else? I mean, we got all of this stuff here we can sell because now they're gone. So we got another scroll of Revivify. We got a mace. Daggers. This is great. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, there's even boots down here and armor. Okay. And I think there's like a trap in here, maybe? Okay, can move around objects. I'm pretty sure the chest is trapped.
That's curious.
Or is it not? I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm scared, though. Oh, man, that is a scary thing if you mess up that trap. Let me just blow it up with Karlach. Or not with Karlach, with Shadowheart here. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm really interested in having a full team wipe because we decided to loot a chest that happened to be actually booby trap. So let's just grab all this stuff while we're here. Is this oils? Firewine barrels. I actually wouldn't mind a smoke powder barrel though. What's the difference between the two? It explodes when ignited. So that doesn't really help us. Because what is the firewine barrel? Boozy sweet smell. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what we do. I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at it. Yeah. You see, that was like 55 I saw at one point. Like, that's just way too much damage. Like, that's terrifying. Things are breaking, I'm sure. Yep. Door was hit. There's just certain damage. There's gold on the ground, so that means the chest probably broke. I have to assume. Yep, it did break. And we can just pick it up. Perfect. No issues. No problems. No one died. No one blew up. And we got the gold, which is great. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. We'll continue kind of looting around here. Our next, I guess, task would be to save the druid who is captured at the moment. So we'll save the druid. And then from there, we'll probably take down another individual who is a future ally for us. So we'll take down her, and then we will go back down to the Underdark and try to fight some more enemies before we get to level 5. Because I'd love, like I said a couple episodes ago, as soon as we get to level 5, we pretty much can do everything in Act 1. Outside of it, look at Karlach just getting jiggy. Oh. We can probably do everything that you can do in Act 1 at level 5 now that we get pretty much double attacks on some people, stronger spells for others. It's just a really good power level to be at. And honestly, it makes the game so much easier for Act 1 on Honor Mode. So as we keep trucking along and getting experience and whatnot, it's a little bit of a slog these first few levels, especially level 4, because you're so close to, you know, getting everything and you want to fight, but you don't have everything. But we will be taking a long rest, so we get to see some interesting dialogue with Will in his, we'll call it benefactor. That's probably the best term to use. as well as just seeing how the story progresses as Karlach's still getting jiggy with it. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.